या रसूल अल्लाह वसल्लम अलैका या हबीब।
फवैलुल लिलक़ासियति क़ुलूबुहुम मिन ज़िक्रिल्लाह उलाइका फ़ी ज़लालिम मुबीन। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम व बल्लगना रसूलुहुल करीम सल्लल्लाहु तबारक व तआला अलैहि व आलिहि व सल्लम। To all my dear Muslims, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, it's a pleasure to be present in this Babarakat Mahfil under the supervision of Murshid Mubarak, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. I would like to first acknowledge the brothers who conducted this mahfil, each and every single individual who had partaken in conducting this mahfil. I do dua and I supplicate in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He Azza wa Jal grants each and every one of those Saifi Salikeen more blessings, more happiness, sustenance. I do dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you prosperity in this world and the hereafter. Ameen. And I do dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this mahfil a means of intercession for us on the day of resurrection. Inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala. Last night we had spoken a couple of words regarding the purification of the heart. And today, inshallah ta'ala, just for 5 to 10 minutes, I wanted to elaborate on this concept, on the importance of dhikr, on the importance of ilm ruhaniyat. My dear Muslims, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, in Surah Az-Zumar, ayat number 22, Allah tabarak wa ta'ala says, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْقَاسِيَةِ قُلُوبُهُمْ مِنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. The word فَوَيْلٌ, this means barbadi, wreckage. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying فَوَيْلٌ لِلْقَاسِيَةِ, wreckage. لِلْقَاسِيَةِ means sakht, hardened. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying فَوَيْلٌ لِلْقَاسِيَةِ قُلُوبُهُمْ. Qulub, we all know the meaning of qulub. It's the plural of qalb, heart. The hum is the pronoun, the zamir. Allah is referring to their hearts. Min dhikrillah. Allah is saying that whoever does not do the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Basically Allah is saying wreckage for those whose hearts are hardened. Min dhikrillah. From the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is saying that who does not do the dhikr of Allah, who does not remember me, ulaika fi dalalin mubin. Ulaika, this is zamir munfasil. This is a pronoun. It's indicating everyone. Ulaika fi dalalin mubin. They are all in open error. They are all in open misguidance. So my dear Muslims, just from this holy Quranic ayat, we come to know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that whoever does not do the dhikr of Allah, whoever is ghafil from doing the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah says, Ulaika fi dalalin mubin, they are all in open error. They are all in misguidance. So from just this Quranic ayat itself, we come to know that who does not acknowledge and remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who does not do the dhikr of Allah, he is in open misguidance. This is why our mujaddideen, they say that acquiring ilm TASAWWUF is FARZ AYEN. Because without this knowledge, we will be what? In accordance with the Quran, we will be misguided. Now let us take a glance at our mujtahideen, what our elders say, our seniors say. Hazrat Mullah Ali Qari rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, he does naqal in Sharh Mishkat. He does naqal of Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. Now you're probably thinking, why am I saying Hazrat Mullah Ali Qari's name? Why am I referring you to the book? And why am I mentioning of who he does naqal to? My dear Muslims, it is because, alhamdulillah, my Murshid Mubarak, when he speaks in accordance with the Holy Quran, he speaks in accordance of the Hadith, and he speaks in accordance of the likings of the authentic sources of the Ahl Sunnah wa Jama'ah, the books and the likings of the Ahl Sunnah wa Jama'ah. Meaning that Murshid Mubarak speaks with dalil, Murshid Mubarak speaks with hawala, he speaks with references, he speaks in accordance with Quran and Sunnah and Ijma'. So whatever Murshid Mubarak says is in accordance of authentic sources of Islam. So this is why when I quote an Imam, I want to also mention who narrated it, in which kitab. So Mullah Ali Qari rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi mentions in Sharh Mishkat that Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi says, and what does he say? Man tafaqqaha wa lam yatasawwaf. Focus on these words, observe these words, take notice of these words. He says, Man tafaqqaha wa lam yatasawwaf, that whoever acquired only the knowledge of fiqh, whoever only acquired the knowledge of jurisprudence, walam yatasawwaf, but they fully neglected the knowledge of spirituality, they fully neglected the ilm of tasawwuf, faqad tafassaq. Imam Malik says that unhone fisk kiya, meaning that he has committed transgression. Imam Malik is saying that that person who only acquires ilm fiqh but fully neglects ilm tasawwuf, that person is a fasiq, a transgressor. Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi continues to say, وَمَنْ تَصَوَّفَ وَلَمْ يَتَفَقَّهُ, that whoever only acquired the knowledge of tasawwuf but they fully neglected the knowledge of fiqh, they fully neglected the knowledge of jurisprudence, فَقَدْ تَزَنْدَقْ, that person is a zandiq. And our prominent scholars, our ulama Ahl Sunnat, even our Pir Saifur Rahman Sahab rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, when he was addressing the deviants, he said that they are zandiq. Zandiq, our ulama, our prominent ulama, they elaborate on this term, they define this term, that zandiq means the person who is on open misguidance. Allahu Akbar. So Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi is saying that whoever only acquired ilm tasawwuf but he fully neglected the purpose of acquiring the knowledge of fiqh, then that person is on open misguidance. And then Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi further continues to say, وَجَمَعَ بَيْنَهُمَا وَجَمَعَ, and whoever did jama', whoever compiled, whoever composed, بَيْنَهُمَا, both of these knowledges, which one? Ilm tasawwuf and ilm fiqh, فَقَدْ تَحَقَّقَ, that person has reached the level of prosperity. This is Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi's qawl. And this is for everyone. This is also for those Sunni ulama who only have ilm zahir, but they lack acquiring knowledge of spirituality. So my dear Muslims, this was the purpose of presenting the qawl of Imam Malik rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, to show you the value, to show you the qadr of both of the knowledges, but in particular ilm tasawwuf. Imam Azam Abu Hanifa, our Imam Azam, that is why we call him Imam Azam. Azam is ism tafzil, Azam meaning the greatest one. This term comes in comparison. So our Imam, he is the greatest Imam. Imam Azam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, he also mentions regarding this zikr. He says, لَوْلَا السَّنَتَانِ لَهَلَكَ النُّعْمَانِ. He said that if I did not acquire those 2 years, Imam Azam is, take notice of every word I say, Imam Azam is saying, if I did not acquire those 2 years, لَهَلَكَ النُّعْمَانِ, then Nu'man would have become halak. Nu'man would have become destructed. Now, why did he say لَهَلَكَ Nu'man? Just for our youngsters, alhamdulillah, just to give them a reminder, Imam Azam's name is Hazrat Nu'man. And we say bin Thabit because his beloved father's name is Hazrat Thabit. So Hazrat Nu'man bin Thabit. So here he is saying, لَهَلَكَ Nu'man, that Nu'man would have been destructed. So my dear Muslims, what were those 2 years that Imam Azam was referring to? لَوْلَا السَّنَتَانِ لَهَلَكَ النُّعْمَانِ, that if I did not spend those 2 years with Imam Jafar Sadiq, when I acquired the knowledge of tasawwuf, when I was doing khidmat to Imam Jafar Sadiq, when I was gaining this ilm, when I was doing qalbi zikr with him, if I did not have spent those 2 years with Imam Jafar Sadiq, la halaka Nauman, then I would have become destructive. Allahu Akbar. And my dear Muslims, our ulama, khulafa are present. They will tell you that here Imam Azam said, la halaka. Halaka. He could have just said halaka Nauman. Why did he say la halaka Nauman? This lam is known as lam taqeed. In Arabic, this lam comes to emphasize. Zarur Nauman would have been destructed. So now we have to take notice. Who is Imam Azam? Rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. The one who mastered the knowledge of the Quran. The one who mastered the knowledge of the ahadith. The one who stipulates fatawa. He is a mujtahid. What's a mujtahid? The one who does ijtihad. In Shari'i terms, ijtihad is a masdar. Ijtihad means struggle karna, koshish karna. In Shari'i terms, it means the one who stipulates and does ijtihad and spends day and night writing inquisitions in regards of Quran and Sunnah. The one who does so much mehnat. So Imam Azam is a mujtahid imam. So the point of mentioning this, that if an imam like Imam Azam, the one who acquired and mastered the knowledge of the Quran and mastered the knowledge of a hadith, he is saying that if I did not do ilm, if I did not acquire ilm tasawwuf, then I would have been halak. So my dear Muslims, what about the ulama today? The ulama is zahir today. How many years? Are they a mujtahid? No, they are muqallid. They're not a mujtahid, they haven't reached that level. So if Imam Azam is saying that regardless of even if I'm at that level, I still needed ilm tasawwuf, then what about us today who don't even know how to read alif, ba, ta? We need ilm tasawwuf as well. So this was the purpose of mentioning that Imam Azam rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi also mentions the importance of dhikr and ilm tasawwuf. And my dear Muslims, like I had mentioned yesterday regarding the purification of the heart, what is ilm tasawwuf? When I say we do the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our hearts, yesterday we had mentioned the Prophet ﷺ saying regarding mahmumul qalb and saduqul lisan, that in order to become mahmumul qalb, in order to attain this status and this maqam, what do we have to do? We have to eradicate all of these impurities from our hearts. And what is the tariqah that we had mentioned? To do qalbi zikr. Because we cannot take the heart out from our body and wash it with water. Therefore, our Sufi Ikram have mentioned that in order to purify your heart, you have to practice ilm tasawwuf and do qalbi zikr. Because our heart is impure. And what greater name? What greater name and what pure name is more pure than the name of Allah? So we use Allah's name to purify our hearts from these impurities. So inshallah ta'ala, I was only going to speak for a couple of moments. I do dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts my words, and I hope that I benefited anyone. If I spoke in disrespect, please forgive me. And inshallah ta'ala, let us all supplicate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us ishq ya Rasul. I do dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us the ishq of all of the loved ones of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I do dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keeps us firm on the maslak of the Ahl Sunnah wa Jama'ah. I do dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us the murideen, the privilege, the courtesy to follow the blessed footsteps of our Pir Sa Mubarak, Pir Sayyid Imrozuddin Saifi Sa Mubarak, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, wa ma alayna illa al-balagh al-mubin. Jazakallah for giving me the time to speak.